Hello everyone. In this number systems, till now we have completed how to convert the numbers from one system to another. Just a small recap: from decimal to any other number system, we'll take a common method for whole part and fractional part. Whole part repeatedly divide, fractional part repeatedly multiply. Similarly, for the opposite work, from octal, binary and hexadecimal, sorry, this should be hexadecimal, back to our decimal number system, there is a single method: repeatedly multiply by powers of base. And from binary to octal and hexadecimal and reverse, we have methods as from binary to octal and hexadecimal, make group of 3 bits or 4 bits. For the opposite work, express the number in 3 bits or express the number in 4 bits. Okay, so the next study what we are going to do is binary subtraction. But before going to the binary subtraction, we'll understand why it is necessary and the basics of binary addition. For our study, we have binary subtraction, which has to be done in two different methods called as ones complement method and twos complement method. So why subtraction is done in two different ways and why we are following these methods is basically our processors and digital electronics, they can only do addition, means be it subtraction or multiplication or division, even integration also, differentiation also. All these works are primarily addition in different formats. Our XOR gate, which we will study in deep later, is a simple adding gate. So we have XOR gate which will do addition, which can be converted into a subtractor and can be converted into a multiplier or divisor, integrator, differentiator and so on. So basically our idea is our digital electronics, they can only do addition. So whatever other works we want to be done, they are to be derived from addition. So subtraction also we are going to derive from the addition itself. For doing that, we are using two methods. We'll see both the methods side by side once we know the procedure. First step is the number should be compulsorily in binary. Make sure that the numbers what we are going to subtract, they are in binary. Second is alignment. Alignment in the sense, whenever we write the numbers for addition or subtraction, we have to match the floating point, or if there is no fractional part, at least the decimal part we have to align and then start. Third step is, once we have the numbers, say I will be having two numbers, first number, second number. Second number is being subtracted from the first number. In our third step, we have to find ones complement of second number. In the twos complement, we have to find twos complement of second number. Fourth step is add the third number, the number obtained in third step, step 3 number, add it to first number. Same work we are going to do in the twos complement also. Final step is, once we have the answer, in ones complement, if carry, add to rightmost bit. Okay, if carry in twos complement, ignore. Okay, another chance is no carry, means ones complement of answer with a negative sign. No carry in twos complement is twos complement of answer with a negative sign. Okay, looks daunting, but the procedures are very simple once you practice with some two or three different numbers. So what we'll do is we'll directly jump into example. We'll take two numbers and try to solve them. We'll go in one after another serially. First we'll do the same work using 1's complement, then the same work using 2's complement. I will take four different examples, or two examples in both the methods, so that we'll understand perfectly all possibilities. Okay, we'll start with our 1's complement. Say like our question is solve 7.5 minus 11.25, which are decimal numbers, using 1's complement. So this is our question. Solve 7.5 decimal, 11.25 decimal using 1's complement. So we have to follow the steps. First step is the numbers are to be in binary. We know how to convert decimal numbers to binary numbers. I'll not go with the procedure. I'll write the numbers directly, but I suggest you to practice and write the numbers. So this is our 7.5. 11 is 1011.01. So we have our numbers in binary. Second is we have to align. Carefully observe, like in any other numbers or in any other mathematical operation, how we do, that way we are going to align. Align means we are aligning the floating point. So these points are allotted 1 0, nothing is there, you can replace this by a 0, nothing is there, you can replace this by 0, so that 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So these are of equal lengths. Third step, which is very important, find 1's complement of second number. So doing this is little bit tricky. I should not say tricky. We have to remember the procedure properly. For finding 1's complement of this second number, simplest method is change 1 into 0 and 0 into 1's. So this second number becomes 0 1 0 0.10. How we wrote this? Sorry, 1 became 0, 0 became 1, 1 1 becomes 0 0, 0 becomes 1, 1 becomes 0. So this is our 1's complement of second number. Again, these are procedures you have to follow, but once you practice, you will remember the procedures easily, need not by heart. Once we have the second number's complement, step 4 is this value what we have found, add it to the first number. So our first number is, I'll take the first number here, and again, like I keep telling, it's always a good way to keep writing these arrow marks so that you don't miss the track. So what we did is, we have taken the second number, which is converted into its 1's complement. We have taken the first number. Now we'll try to add. So 0 plus 0 is 0, 1 plus 1 is 0 with a carry 1. So how 1 plus 1 became 0 with a carry 1 is, 1 plus 1 is 2, but we don't have a 2 in binary. It is written as 0 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, which is 1 0 in binary. So 0 is our sum, 1 is our carry. Same way here, 1 plus 0 plus 1 is 2. We cannot write 2 in binary. 2 in binary is 1 0, carry 1, sum 0. 1 0 1, again carry 1, sum 0. 1 1 1 is 3. 3 in binary is written as 1 here, 1 here. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. 3 in binary is 1 1. So 1 sum, 1 carry. 0 plus 0 plus 1, 1. So stop. So what we have is, carefully observe that we don't have carry. Means after our 6 length, 1 2 3 4 5 6, no carry is generated. So our last step is, if no carry, take ones complement of second number and put a negative sign. So 0 0 becomes 1 1 point 0 0 becomes again 1 1 1 1 becomes 0 0, put a minus sign. So this is our final answer. So one strongly recommended step is, try to write verification so that you will have a perfect knowledge of whether you did correct answer or not. 7.5 minus 11.25 we are trying to do. So like any other number system, we have to do the subtraction. So this will be 5 7 1 becomes 10, 3.75 minus. So what we did is, if we subtract these, our answer should be minus 3.75. so what we'll do is, we'll convert this into decimal. This should be also, okay, sorry, so we are trying to subtract 7.5 by 11.25. this is bigger number, so obviously our answer will be negative. 11.25 minus 7.5 is 3.75, and we'll add a negative. So this answer should be 3.75. let's observe, minus is minus, 1 1 in a binary is 3, 0.11 is 75. So perfectly matching. So verification is successful. This answer in our decimal format subtraction and our complete binary work, it has also yielded same answer. So our answer is verified. So quickly we'll try to do with same numbers but in 2's complement. Say we'll go for 2's complement. Like I said, seems daunting but very simple once you know basic steps like 1 2 3 and 4. These 4 are same for all the, for both the methods. Only part is we have to remember this, and that too specifically, if a carry is generated in 2's complement in step 5, ignore. If it is generated in 1's complement, add it to the rightmost bit. Okay, so we'll take the same numbers, we'll try to do in 2's complement, same. What we have to do is, in the third step we require 2's complement of second number. So what we'll do is, we want 2's complement of this number. So how to get the 2's complement is, again there is a procedure. First find 1's complement. 1's complement of this number is, we know, we have already calculated here, 0100.10. 1's complement, add 1 to this rightmost bit. Very important that it should be rightmost bit, and it becomes 2's complement. Rightmost bit means here, it is not our regular addition. We have to add it to the rightmost bit to get 2's complement. So our answer is 0100.11. so this is our 2's complement of second number. This is our 1's complement of second number. 2's complement of second number is, find 1's complement, add 1 to it, to the rightmost bit. So we have the numbers. We'll go to the next step, add it to the first number. This is our first number, add with this one, 0100.11. so what we have is 0 plus 1 1, no carry. 1 plus 1 is 0 with a carry 1. 1 plus 1 is 0 with a carry 1. 1 plus 1 is 0 with a carry 1. 1 1 1 is 1 with a carry 1. 0 0 1 is 1. Stop, no carry. So we don't have a carry. If carry is not there, find 2's complement of the answer and put a negative sign. So we know now how to take a 2's complement. First find 1's complement of this number. 1100 becomes 0011. 01 becomes 10. Add 1 to the rightmost bit. Okay, instead of writing here, I will show here. rightmost bit. This is a very important part. We should not add 1 here, always to the rightmost bit. It's a procedure, we have to follow it. So our answer is 1, 0 plus 1 1, no carry, 1 comes here, nothing is there, so as it is we'll leave, put a negative sign. So this is our answer. And again this is same as this, everything is matching perfectly, so our answer is correct. From 1's complement also we have 11.11, sorry, I should say minus 11.11. Here also we have minus 11.11. So this is how we are going to do binary subtraction using 1's complement and 2's complement. So what we did is we did a procedure with fractional part, and we came across the cases of no carry on both the side. So I'll take another example. Before continuing, I strongly suggest you note down these steps, very simple steps. Along with this, how to do 1's complement, convert zeros into ones, ones into zeros. How to do 2's complement, take 1's complement, add 1 to the rightmost bit. So if we have these things ready, you can go with solving any number system, any binary numbers. Okay, we'll take another example. Say like we'll take simple ones. Solve. Let's say we'll take a hexadecimal number AB minus 56. Okay, so this is our hexadecimal number system. We'll try to solve it using first 1's complement, then we'll try to solve using 2's complement. So again we have the steps with us. First step is convert the numbers into binary. So A in binary, sorry, AB hexadecimal, converting to binary we know how to do it. 1010, 1011, 56 will be 0101, 5, 0110. So these are our binary numbers. So I have taken a second step also here, means second step is also complete because these are aligned. We'll go to the third step. In 1's complement, remember that we are trying to solve by using 1's complement. Take 1's complement of second number. How to do? Make zeros into ones, ones into zeros. So we'll have 1 0 1 0 1 0 0 1, right? So we have our numbers here, binary numbers. Similarly, in the fourth step, add this to the first number. So we'll take our first number 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 plus this number 1 0 1 0 1 0 0 1. 1 plus 1 0, carry 1, 1 plus 1 0, carry 1, this will be 1, 1 plus 0 0, carry 1, 1 1 0, carry 1, 0 0 1 1, 1 plus 1 0. Now we have a carry of 1, so carry is generated. Okay, I did fast, but you can take your time and try to go slow and check whether there is a carry generated. So if we remember our procedure, if a carry is generated in our fifth step, add it to the rightmost bit. So what we'll do is in the fifth step, this has to be brought here and added here. So 0 plus 1 is 1, remaining things as they are. So this is our answer. So this is our answer. Like I said, it's always a good habit to verify the answers. So what we'll do is AB minus 56, because we are good with decimal number system, we'll try to convert this into decimal numbers. How to do hexadecimal to decimal? A is 10 into 16 raised to 1 plus B is 11 into 16 raised to 0, 5 into 16 raised to 1 plus 6 into 16 raised to 0. Okay, maybe this might be tough for you. I suggest you can go with our regular writing method, write the powers and all, but I am saving time here. So this number is 160 plus 11, 171, 16 5s are 80 plus 6, I guess 86. So our answer is 85. So our answer is 85 decimal, but we have to match it with our this binary number. 85 in decimal is our answer for this. As again we have to convert it into hexadecimal. This will be 16 5s are 80 plus 5, 55 in hexadecimal. Okay, again like I said, might be confusing, but either you can choose to stop here, or verification step is also helpful. AB minus 56 is 55 in hexadecimal. So this is our binary answer. How to convert binary to hexadecimal is make a group of 4, 1 2 3 4 line, 1 2 3 4 line. So this is our 55 in hexadecimal. So our verification is this answer, AB minus 556 is 55 in hexadecimal. Same we got in binary also. Okay, like I said, if this verification step is tough for you, you can skip it. Oftenly will be asked to do in binary itself. So what I will do, if this is seeming tough for you, I'll take the next example, same numbers I'll write in binary. Our question I will convert it into solve 171 minus 86 in decimal using 2's complement method. So we know that we are expecting 85. Okay, we have done the works. Okay, we'll take a fresh start. Solve 171 minus 86 in decimal using 2's complement method. Okay, quickly, if we have the steps with you, first step is convert these into binary numbers. I won't take much time. I have the values here. I will write as it is. If you want, you can solve, or I strongly suggest solve. So I'll write the numbers as it is. What you should do is convert this number into this number into this by our repetitive division method. Once we have this, second step is alignment. Both are equal sized, so no need to add anything. Sorry, I missed something. Okay, I'll write once again here 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 0. Okay, so our numbers are aligned. Third step is take 2's complement of second number. For doing that, first we have to take 1's complement of second number, 1 0 1 0 1 0 0 1. Add 1 to the rightmost bit. Because we don't have a fractional part, this is our rightmost bit. 1 plus 1 is 0, carry 1, 0 plus 1 is 1. Other things remain as they are. So this is our 2's complement of second number. Fourth step is add this to our first number. Our first number is 1010 1011 plus 1010 1010, this number. We added first number with our 2's complement of this second number. 1 plus 0 0 1 1 0, carry 1 1 here, 0 carry 1 1 1 plus 0 0, carry 1 here, 1 plus 1 0, extra carry. So this is our extra carry. So what we know is, okay, I made a mistake, sorry, due apologies. We'll add this once again, and obviously we are going to get a carry. 1 plus 0 1, 1 plus 1 0, carry 1, 0 0 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 0, carry 1, 0 0 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 0, carry 1, 0 0 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 0, extra carry 1. Okay, so make sure that you are not in a hurry. Try to do the works slowly, because there is a verification step, so these should not be a problem for you. So once we have the carry, our final step is ignore this carry. So our answer will be 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1. This is our binary number. We know how to convert binary number to decimal. It is by multiplying powers of 2. So this will be 64 plus 16 plus 5, which will be 85 in decimal. Okay, sorry. So we have our matching answers. So our procedure is perfect and our answers are also matching. Okay, so we did many things in this video, but what I suggest is make sure that you understand the procedure properly. If you know this procedure along with how to do ones complement and two's complement, you can solve any binary subtraction. So we'll go through once again. First 4 steps are same in both the methods. First number should be in binary, align them, find the complements ones or twos of the second number, add it to the first number. So not a big thing. If carry is generated in ones complement, add it to the rightmost bit. In twos complement, ignore it. If no carry, find ones complement, negative sign, find twos complement, negative sign. Okay, so once you know the procedure how to find the ones complement is any number, its ones complement is convert ones and zeros, interchange them. Twos complement is adding 1 to the rightmost bit of ones complement. This rightmost bit, most oftenly students get problem with understanding what is rightmost bit. Rightmost bit is whatever is on the extreme right. You need not worry about the floating point or number of bits or whether it is a 0 or 1. Very simple procedure, we have to just follow it mechanically, we'll end up with the answers. And like I said, verification is one very good step. If possible, try to do the verification. So I will end up with some homework numbers. Try to solve using ones and twos complement both. I'll just write it out. Solve using ones complement and twos complement methods. Say first numerical is let's say we'll take fractional numbers 2.25 minus 4.5 in decimal. Okay, a very simple number, so our answer should be minus 2.25. I am giving you a hint, you follow the procedure and verify the answer. So our answer should be minus 2.25, or if you have the binary answer it should be 10.01 in negative. This is in decimal answer, this is in binary answer. Try to do this calculation in ones complement and twos complement. And second numerical for your homework is, say try to do 16 minus 10 in decimal. So 16 minus 10, very simple enough. Our answer is 6 in decimal or 110 in binary. So we will be required to do two methods here. Let me know if you get any doubts. Until then, all the best, happy learning.